Hello, and welcome to today's subscriber contract Layoffs Part 2, set in Dubai and supplied to us today by Paul Anderson 37. So moving on to our briefing, 47 is now at his second location, Dubai. And moving on to our targets, and today we have 5 of them, along with 6, count them, 6 objectives. So for today's challenge, we'll be starting at the default location. We'll be bringing with us a remote magnetic gas grenade in a briefcase, a breaching charge, and a silenced pistol. So right from the start and off the bat, we are going to head straight for the VIP section of the black and gold bar, and we require a guard's outfit first of all before we move on to our first target, who in this instance will be Cornelia Stuyvesant, who we are just running past now on her right. So we're going to head up to the VIP area and into the little alcove, and we're going to take a moment to remove our gas grenade from the briefcase, return it to the briefcase, and then drop the briefcase. And at this point our outfit will be wandering along, and we can get behind the guard, render him unconscious, and we're going to deposit him quickly in the closet provided before taking his outfit. And while all this is happening, Cornelia Stuyvesant and Lucy Phillips should be finishing their conversation. We're going to place a breaching charge on the winch here, and it's just so that we can have a nice clear view of the elimination. We're going to retrieve our briefcase and get ready with our breaching charge detonator, and Miss Stuyvesant will make her way into the VIP area and take a seat underneath the chandelier, and we can then drop the chandelier on her head. So one target down. We're going to move on to her father next, who is Marcus Stuyvesant, and he is going to be heading around to the entrance to the art exhibition, and we are going to wait for him right here. Now unfortunately we are waiting for a considerable amount of time, as he has a relatively long routine. So after a roughly 5 minutes or 4 minutes, he will make his way over to the black and gold bar area. Now if we've timed this right, we should hopefully get him at the banister before he engages the sheik in conversation. Unfortunately we have not timed it right, and he has engaged the sheik. That was what the little wave was all about. So we now have to wait for this conversation to fully play out, as if we detonate our gas grenade while Mr. Stuyvesant isn't leaning on the banister, he will go to the outside bar to purge himself over the balcony in full view of about 50 people. So we need him to be leaning on the banister when we detonate our gas grenade, so that he goes to the bathroom almost directly below him. So as soon as he gets to the banister, we can approach him, trigger our gas grenade. Now this doesn't always work. Sometimes he will still go and throw up over the banister on the outside of the building, even though the bathroom is literally right here. Well done, IO, for fixing that problem. But luckily enough for our run today, we have got Mr. Stuyvesant to make his way to the bathroom. So we're going to head into the cubicle ahead of him. We're going to drop our briefcase by the plant pot. We won't be needing that any further. And when Mr. Stuyvesant joins us, we can close the door behind him and ask him politely, have you seen the keys to our Ferrari? It's a long way back to England. I don't want to walk. So apparently our car keys are not down there, so we're going to have to take a bus, I'm guessing. So with our first 2 targets now dealt with, we now can make our way up to the penthouse area where our final 3 targets are located. We are going to require a change of disguise for this as well, as the white clothed guards are not allowed in the penthouse. So we're going to go up to the stage above the art installation, grab the crowbar, make our way up onto the penthouse area. We're going to render the penthouse guard unconscious here, just making sure that he's not leaning against the wall by the stairs on his phone, otherwise he will spot you. We're going to deposit him in the storage room closet and take his outfit. So there we go, looking nice and snazzy. We're now going to take out the surveillance system in the corridor. Not strictly necessary, I just like doing it. And then we can bust our way into the staff only entrance into the upper levels of the penthouse. And our next target is located in the pantry area, and he is an electrocution elimination. So we're going to make our way straight into the bathroom. There he is, our next target. We're going to overflow the sink, and that will get his attention. And when he comes in to investigate, we will be able to render him unconscious before heading off to find ourselves a means of electrocution. Come on in, mate. Your number has been called. Your time is up, and the floor is getting rather wet. So we're going to let him turn off the sink before rendering him unconscious. He will land hopefully enough in the puddle, and we can then make our way to the ventilation room where we will find a car battery. Just need to make our way straight there, and on top of one of the ventilation systems we will find the car battery, and once we have that we can return to the bathroom in the pantry, passing Mr. Ingram along the way. We'll get to him soon enough, don't worry. So once we're back into the bathroom, we're going to throw our car battery into the puddle, making sure we are not in it ourselves. There we go, and that will take out our 3rd target. Now we are going to have to hide this gentleman, as we are not done with the bathroom just yet. So once the electricity stops, we're going to grab our new friend here, and I'm sure these doors close on your face on purpose, because that door stayed open for a very long time and only closed when we approached it. So next up, we're going to distract the chef using the ice maker. And let's turn that off, that's rather loud. We're going to grab the rat poison from the shelf and then position ourselves behind the boxes here with our crowbar in hand. And when the famous, apparently, chef comes in to investigate, we can render him unconscious. We're going to hide him also in the freezer provided. Be aware that the Sikh is making his way up here at this moment, and we'll be passing through this room shortly. So we're going to make our way into the kitchen once we have the chef's whites on. We're going to prepare Mr. Ingram a nice meal and then spice it up with the rat poison. If you can see on the mini map, the Sikh is making his way up here as we speak. So we're now going to go and quickly call Mr. Ingram to his meal, make our way back into the pantry, retrieve the outfit we require, and then back into the bathroom. And all we have to do now is await the arrival of Mr. Ingram, who will go and get his meal, find it not to his liking, and bring himself to the bathroom. And we can then ask him, have you seen Hecklefish anywhere while you're down there? He's gone missing and AJ is getting worried. So with our Mr. Ingram taken care of, we have 1 target remaining, and they are all the way back down the stairs, right by the main entrance in the atrium. So we're going to head all the way down, and on our way down to the lower levels we will pass a couple of fire axes, and we're just going to grab one of them. I'm going to take the first one we come across as we continue on down past the kitchens, and then there's another fire axe down to the elevators, and our final target is the cloakroom attendant. So we're just going to head straight in. Where are you? Ah, there you are, dear. Trying to hide from us, are you? So we're going to throw the fire axe into the far corner of the room here and quickly retrieve it. And our final target will come along to investigate. And when she does, we can introduce her to cold steel. There we go. That's quite the face she pulled. And we're going to quickly deposit her in the closet provided before exiting the cloakroom and making our way to the elevators. So there we go, one more subscriber contract taken care of, and we hopefully will find a bus waiting for us on the ground floor. So we have confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan. We've managed to meet all of our objectives along the way, and that will gain us a Silent Assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.